Welcome to Humanimal Channels, Just Saying. Episode 2. I have made so many videos about Melanie Gibb, and you can find them in my playlist, about her being a frenemy with Laurie Vallow, well and truly. Now, there's a lot of discussion. Why would Melanie Gibb see what was going on and do nothing? And sure, yes, number one, because she's complicit. She shares the same views. She has the same goals, and she wants to be this power couple with David Warwick and move forward to the top echelons of the cult, the Chad and the cult of the gathered, if you want to call it this, the Chadists, whatever it is, whomever it is. I'd say there's so many factions. They are like, it's replication, isn't it? It's, they came into hurrah, this is what happens, it's, they come in, they get paired up, and off they go, and they will start their own groups. But at the top of the line was Chad and Laurie, and Melanie Gibb and David Warwick are right there behind them. Now, why would Melanie Gibb let this all go on, the death of children? Well, it started with her knowledge probably of the death of Charles, and she let that happen. Why? Well, just saying, because if Laurie got caught, Melanie Gibb completely has the idea that, well, this is good, because she's going to be completely in the clear herself, and she'll be able to be Laurie. She's going to fill that vacuum, because Melanie Gibb was the gatherer. She was told that she just shone this light. She was a gatherer. People instantly knew it. And this pathetic woman fancied herself as the head gatherer, the shining beacon of light, this goddess that we're going to draw in the 144,000. What a very special role. Laurie came along and just fucked that all up for her, didn't she? And they were kind of played off against each other and everything. So they were frenemies for a while, and they were doing their talks and their podcast, and Melanie put out her Feel the Fire book. But really it wasn't any skin off Melanie's nose. Okay, number one, that people that she didn't really care about died, because Melanie is ambitious. But number two, she just thought, well, I'm not going to go down for that. I'm so sneaky. She's so used to being seen as the good girl. But she's sly. She pulls punches, doesn't she? She takes some good jabs at Laurie, at her character, etc. She's made some great throwaway lines. But yeah, she just saw herself as queen. And what did she care? People getting killed. It serves the purpose of the cult. But hey, if Laurie and Chad are caught, guess who's top dog? Yeah. So just saying, I really think Melanie is as sick as that. I really do. And she had so many opportunities to save Charles, Tylee, JJ, Tammy, possibly. Possibly these 4 lives. And she chose not to. And I'm just saying that I think there's a few reasons for it. Yeah, there's a few reasons for it. And on Analytics Live today, the last one that she's going to do probably for a while, she might come back when the court cases are finally on, you know, I missed the first half, but she's got a really good video. It'll be 13 reasons where Melanie Gibb has lied. You know, I just want to point out that David Warwick and Melanie Gibb have differing statements about some very important things. And one thing is the placement of Laurie at the site that they go to in Salem on Sunday, before the Monday that they leave Rexburg. So they've gone there for the Symphonist weekend in the September, end of September, and Sunday the 22nd they go and look at property because the Chad wants David Warwick, the property developer, to purchase it. This is, you know, where they're going to have this tent city maybe, you know. And is Laurie there with them? Is she not? Chad joins them later. You know, what are they doing? But the fact is that they were all placed in Salem. And what were they doing? You know, Chad or Laurie could have sent Alex to do any task on his own on the Monday. I don't think that the phone records, I mean, he could have just been told, go and put the stones down over JJ, or go and just check that he hasn't been dug up, you know, by animals or something. They could have told him any nonsense because they want his phone record to show that he was there on his own, perhaps. But guess who was there all together? JJ may have been dead on September the 22nd and buried by all of those ghouls, including David Warwick, Melanie Gibb, okay? And Melanie is cold. She is so cold. She's a liar. She is... she made me feel sick. She comes out of the court, out of these prelims, glowing. She was feeling the fire, wasn't she? She was glowing. She was... her veins were coursing with this adrenaline rush, and you could see where she thought she was going in life, and that was to the top. She had attention. People were listening to her story. She thinks they're buying her bullshit. She thinks Kay and Larry embraced her and just gave her their blessing. No, keep your enemies closer. It's a thing that a lot of people get wrong in true crime. You know, they're not stupid people, and they're not going to rub her the wrong way because they need her to be brought to justice just as much as Laurie and Chad. And Melanie Gibb, just saying, I think you're going to get charges, and they're not going to be light ones. You did lie to police about having JJ. Yeah, you might think, okay, you might be able to cut some sort of deal and get away with giving information, but I think you belong in prison. Okay, just saying.